So you checked out the college planning minute and a half. It goes a little long sometimes. And you want to get into some more detail on this whole internship deal and how to get that going. So let's go back. If you decide that you want to make a pivot in your career, or you're just getting started, you're a young person trying to figure out what to do an assessment, do a diagnostic, get an idea of your personality type, your interests, what you like, what you don't like, and kind of start to pull up some careers that might work for you. So let's say, for the sake of argument, you're like a young man who came in today and he says to me, I think I want to be an engineer. So you go through the diagnostic, engineer pops up. Doesn't really matter what type of engineer, but engineering is the hot spot. So what do? Well, there's this little game that we used to play called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. And the idea behind that is, at any given point, Kevin Bacon has starred in a movie with somebody who's connected to somebody else, to somebody else, to somebody else, to the movie star. And inevitably, when you play the game, it always works because Kevin Bacon has starred with a lot of famous people. So the example applies here. You have to identify somebody who knows somebody, and by extension, who knows somebody who has experience in the field you want to go into. The best way to do that is to look into your inner circle. Is it a coworker? Is it mom? Is it dad? Is it neighbor? Is it friend? Is it parent of friend? Is it a relative? Is it anybody who knows somebody that might be connected, which means you got to ask some questions. Once you found that person, you want them to make a warm introduction. My experience has been any relationship I've had, any career change, any adjustment, it's always because I knew somebody who knew somebody. I never went in cold and got a job off my raw talent and my charming personality. So you've got to find somebody to connect you to that person. Once that happens, you got to go unprepared. What that means is you got to get a list of questions. I'm talking 20, 25 questions. Now, if you're a student, the way I would approach it is I'm doing a research project. I'm investigating this career. I'm looking into all aspects of, in this example, engineering. You're going to have your list of questions. Once you have them answered, if there's a warm connection, there's some rapport, the next step is to ask them if you can shadow them. Now, that might not be the greatest word, but hey, is it possible for me to spend a little time where you work so I can see what you do all day, every day? I'm not going to jump in on conference calls. I'm not going to stick my nose into your conference room meetings. I just want to see what a day in the life is for you. Now, most people are going to say yes, because most people want to give back. But in the rare occasion that somebody says, you know what, that doesn't really look like something I want to engage in, no problem. You go to the next phase, which is, do you know somebody who might be interested in letting me check out what they do all day? Or can you introduce someone to me that I can interview so I can get some more information? If they say yes, you're in the driver's seat. You're going to spend the day with that individual, seeing what they do, and you should be prepared with another list of questions to get some more information. Let's say that went well. Well, the next piece of the puzzle, now that you have rapport, you can go, listen, I'm super excited about this. I don't want to push my luck, so to speak, but I was just curious, is there any way that I could do some type of an internship here? Maybe just be your unpaid slave. I will do just about anything that you need me to do as long as I can get a bird's eye view of what it's like to work in this career and learn everything that you can about it. Here's a perfect example of that. My stepson wanted to go and be in the dental industry. So he went into a dental office, spent a week there, walked out of there and said, no, I'm not doing this. That is not what I thought it was going to be. That is a brilliant decision, because now you've decided I can rule that career out, that opportunity out, and move on to the next one. If in the event that you have that experience like, this is not what I thought it was, that's really good news. Check it off the list and move back to your diagnostic, see if you can find another career to check out, and then start the process all over again. Once you get plenty of experience, then you know what training you might want to look at, a certificate program, online school, or in the case of a student, you can now pick a college or university and attach a major to that. So internships are very important. You want to get that practical experience. It tells you what you like and what you don't like. It helps you build a resume. It gets you connections. And more importantly, now you know if this career path that you're considering going on or changing to makes sense. So there's the extended version of the College Planning Minute. This is Ed Sanderson. We'll talk to you next time.